I'm back with another triggering topic. Now, today I want to talk about Joseline Hernandez. She is the worst kind of woman to encounter, in my opinion. But before I get into it, let me give y'all a quick disclaimer. This video was filled with my thoughts and my thoughts alone. Everything is all alleged, nothing is factual. I do not know any of these people personally. This is a commentary channel, and oftentimes I use clips and articles as part of my critical review, right along with fair use guidelines. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, but a few months ago, Joseline went on a rant about Lemmy Plummer. And if y'all don't remember, watch this.
I wanted to come in here, excuse my appearance, but right now I'm truly scared for my life. Lemmy Plummer is a predator. Lemmy Plummer is a predator. He waited until I was pregnant to make threats. He waited until I was pregnant to text my phone about taking my streaming network down. Lemmy Plummer, I'm not saying nothing that is not truth. Everything that I'm saying is truth. You are a predator. You get men and women to beat up people and you pay them. You're a mobster. You're a mobster. You're a predator, and you go against women. You go against women that you think are by themselves and that are not going to protect themselves and that are not going to speak up for themselves. Right now, I'm pregnant. I'm 39 years old. I'm pregnant with the first kid of my husband. And you choose to wait till I'm pregnant to say anything to me about my streaming app. You're sending threats to my phone. You have people calling my phone, making threats to my phone, and I'm fear for my life. You're making threats to my phone, Lemmy Plummer. I fear for my life. Everybody in Sue's network and all the cast members in Sue's network knows that you pay people to beat up your cast members. They know that you pay people to make your cast members bloody and to harass them and to control their narrative. You're $1 billion man. You're so upset that I started my own little streaming app. That you saying I'm being defamatory towards you? It's not defamation when I'm speaking the truth. You're an evil man, and I'm fearing for my life, and I'm going live just in case I get my car shot up in Miami, where I'm at, because I'm in Miami, and I know you be in Miami all the time, and every time you come to Miami, you fuck with me, and you didn't think I would let the world know how you being acting like a fucking predator while I'm pregnant. You want to go online and put this fake face on? You want to go online and act like you this good guy? You're not a good person, Lemmy. You're not a good person. You're not a good person, and it's going to come to light. It's going to come to light. You cheated on Scotty. You beat up Scotty. You talk crazy to Scotty. You abused Scotty. You used her. You misused her. You did everything to that lady while she was with your child. Everything. You know what? I wanted to come in here and address the bullshit he was saying about me. Like I'm defamatory. You pay people to get beat up, so you're going to get people to shoot me up in Miami. I'm on my way to the police station to make a report on you, because if I come up dead, you're going to jail. You're going to jail, but you know what? I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight for me, and I'm going to fight for everybody that you ever did wrong.
Now, as you can see, Joseline is crying and making a lot of powerful allegations. And I'm not here to say whether I think what she said is true or not, because I don't know her and I don't know Lemmy Plummer. But I do think that Joseline is an evil human being who loves to degrade and mistreat women that she feels like she is superior to or is in a position of control over. If anyone can watch how she talks to the women on her whack cabaret show, you already know what type of person she is. Or you can even think about the many, many women that she has physically attacked over the years, or the women that she called old because they are older or they were older than her, and she showed them zero respect. And now that she is now older, she wants to bring up her age to the young women on her show and act like her age means they're supposed to respect her. Why? You wasn't doing that when you was young. And I also think that her husband is big and scary. And he is also disrespectful to women as well. And I don't care that some people think that they're a good couple. Like, y'all might think that they're a match, which I believe that, but they're not a good couple. And I don't know, I need to go throwback. I haven't forgotten about her allegations about Stevie J allegedly touching his child, which had Mimi and Stevie J going into courts about her. And also her subsequent apologies for lying about that whole situation because she was mad. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. All right. So all of that sets a precedence about what she does or what she will do if she's upset about something. Now, as much as y'all saw in the videos that she was hooting and hollering about being in fear for her life and how he's putting his hands on all of these women, and he's doing this and that, and he's a gangster and he's a maniac and it's crazy to me because her doing all of that when she is an aggressive maniac to other people, and as much mouth as her husband has, I never thought that after she made them videos that I would have seen this.
No matter how mad people get and frustrated, I just think that it's important to always be truthful about certain things. And so for me, when I heard some of the things that you said on social media, because I went live a couple times, it did break my heart. Just saying the whole, Diddy Jr. comparison, just implying any type of criminal or abusive conduct was like, that was very hurtful, because that's not me. That's not who I am. And no offense, I know he has children and family, and I'm not a part of that whole situation, but I'm me. I'm Lemmy. And so when somebody compares me to somebody in that way, I do take offense to it. It was also just the, trafficking women. That's not me. That's not who I am. That's not what I do. I've never done that. I've never been arrested. I've never been to jail. I've never been to prison. I've never been accused of any crime in my life. I'm not going to say my age, but for all the years that I've lived, I've never had to experience that. And then, being violent towards Janisha and Scotty, and when you said that kind of hurt. And, it was a lot of things. There's no dead bodies at Zeus. I actually thought that was funny. The dead bodies comment was actually pretty hilarious, because we've never been attached to a dead body in our life at Zeus or been a part of anything like that. And then my dad being a part of an Israeli mob group, that's just the furthest thing from the truth. So I just, it's just little things like that just really, and obviously there was other things that just were completely false.
So I'm very disappointed in myself, and I regret that from the bottom of my heart, because I was super shocked about how everything went down. I was shocked. I was in distress, and I feel like I was like, what is happening here? Like, I couldn't understand what was going on. My mind was just like not in a place to understand what was happening. And some of the things I said was wrong. Everything I said was wrong. I should have never went about it like that. I should have never went online. I should have never did any of that stuff. And I should have really try to go about it another way. Speak to you, talk to you, and not even let my emotions take me to that place.
Now, somebody can say, oh, she was forced, she was coerced into this conversation. I don't know. I'm not buying it. And I feel like if you will let this little man intimidate you and make you publicly incriminate yourself as a liar, which this is chess, not checkers, that means that no one will believe you in the future if you were to ever bring any allegations against this man again. So regardless, you're an idiot. And if he is what she said he was at first, her husband is also trash for letting her be in this man's face. Isn't she still pregnant? Now, in my opinion, I think that she is more than likely desperate for money, and she has been paid off, and now she is either telling the truth now because she's been paid to say the truth, or she was telling the truth before and still she has been paid to act like what she previously said wasn't true and that she was lying. And either way you look at it, all it does is prove that Joseline is the lowest type of person. No morals and willing to lie if the money is right, or she's willing to lie if it can get her somewhere. And I really don't think that we talk about the danger of extremely male-centered women like Joseline. I think that she is also the scariest type of pick-me, mammy, whatever you want to call it. She will do any and everything to get a man because she truly believes that having a man is the only way to be validated as a woman. It's the only way to be beautiful. It's the only way to be dope is if a man says it. And in order for her to get that validation from a man, she's willing to step on the neck of any woman who gets in her way. I just find her character to be absolutely deplorable. And I don't understand how a woman that literally makes a living based off of degrading and exploiting women in the exact same way that she has been exploited. I don't understand how she's looked up to by Black women. I don't even understand why so many Black American women like her. Like, it just makes no sense. Not to mention that Joseline is a Hispanic one-dropper that has used her percentage of African ancestry to try to culturally appropriate Black American women and Black American culture. Not to mention that her bad and ghetto behavior never reflects poorly on Puerto Rican women. It only reflects poorly on Black American women who she is not even a part of. She don't even go here. It is truly, truly, truly diabolical. And something in the milk ain't clean about none of this. But I'm going to say I don't have any sympathy or empathy towards Joseline at all. When you are the type of woman that abuses other women, you mistreat them, you degrade them, you put your hands on them, you have shown yourself many, many times that you are an enemy to women, but you be up in a man's face any day on your hands and knees begging him for attention and validation. Yuck. You get no sympathy from me, baby. But, I just want to know, what do you guys think? Do you think that Joseline was lying at first? Or do you think she's lying now? And what do you think her reason is for sitting down with Lemmy Plummer and basically admitting to the world that she's a liar and therefore destroying any credibility that she will have in the future if she speaks up about anything? Is it money? Is it opportunity? You tell me what you think. Drop your comments down below. But I digress. If you watched this whole video and you truly enjoyed it, then please do me a favor and drop a 99 down below in the comments. If you can't donate to my Cash App above to help support the channel, that's no problem at all. Just follow your girl on my second channel, Certified Overreactions. Follow your girl on TikTok. I do live stream there. Follow your girl over here. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and hype my video up. And as always, ladies, I love to hear from y'all. So please drop your thoughts, comments, and feelings down below.